At the end of Son of the Demon, we find out that Talia lied about her miscarriage and gave the son that she had with Bruce away to be adopted. The story was eventually removed from continuity, but the idea of Bruce and Talia having a child together was toyed with by other writers until Grant Morrison solidified it during his run on the Batman titles. The character Damian proved unpopular at first, being an obnoxious little Mary Sue, but after Bruce's supposed death in Final Crisis, the first Robin, Dick Grayson, donned the mantle of the Bat and took on his mentor's son as the new Robin, thus turning the classic dynamic duo of a grim warrior and free-spirited adventure on its head, and Damian Wayne began to come into his own as a character. This is the second figure of Damian produced by DC Direct, but it is the first in his role as Boy Wonder. It's part of the Batman Incorporated line, which also includes Knight, Man of Bats, and Bruce in his newest bat suit. After picking up a couple of DC Direct's Arkham Asylum figures, I had thought perhaps the company had switched to a clamshell packaging, but Batman Inc. features the traditional bubble on a cardboard backer. The full run of Arkham figures, as well as the Return of Bruce Wayne line, are pictured on the back. A sticker on the bubble, made to resemble a Wayne Enterprises ID badge, is the only personalization on the packaging. There's something of a debate between DC Direct collectors and Mattel collectors, which boils down to sculpt over articulation. On paper, Damian wouldn't seem to be all that lacking in the latter category, as he sports 12 points, but aside from the ball-jointed shoulders and neck, the rest are all pin or cut joints and don't lend themselves to great action poses, like, say, a dramatic sword fight with the Penguin. As for the sculpt itself, which is DC Direct's strong point, Damian's Robin costume is rich in detail. Unfortunately, I was left cold by the head sculpt. It's okay, but his expression is rather bland. Damian's an arrogant little toe rag, and a smirk or a scowl would have been more befitting the character. He comes with two accessories and a generic black stand. Unlike the fancy but useless stands that come with Mattel's Batman Legacy figures, however, Damian's plugs into his foot well and holds him in place just fine. His two weapons are a staff, which has become Robin's signature weapon since Tim Drake first adopted it, and a katana-looking sword. As I said, the limits of his articulation really prevent him from holding either in any but the most generic kind of way. The Batman Incorporated figures are selling for $17.99 at several online sites, but good luck finding Robin for that price, or indeed at all, as he seems to be the one that sells out first. That said, I do recommend picking him up if you can. He's an interesting, evolving character, and the Robin outfit itself just looks cool. I'm not sure what Mattel's long-range plans really are at this point, so who can say when we'll have another chance to add the newest member of the Bat Clan to the family. This has been David Draper for Toy World Order, wondering, so are we ever getting a figure of Dick Grayson as Batman or what? See you next time.